Okay, today I'm going to show how to pipe my unicorn slash horse's head. I don't have a lot of colors because I haven't bought any more of the Wilton's Buttercream, so I'm just going to use the colors that I have. But generally when you're doing a unicorn, it's either a white head or a pink head, and then, you know, pretty colors that go with that. So what I do is I generally just cut my bags. This is probably equivalent to a size 8. I'm going to show how to do a daisy today with a 127 rose tip. I've got a leaf bag that I cut. I just cut a V into the end of it to do a leaf, but you can use any kind of a leaf that you want. And then I have some writers also that I'll be using today. Generally, I stamp the cake with a number 2 cookie cutter. I can't find mine. I'm really organized. So I just drew a number 2 on here. A number 2 is the natural shape of a horse's head. So I just use it as a guide because horses are difficult to do. So this is what I use as a guide. This is a rather large one. You could use a smaller one and then you would stamp it and then go on the outside of the line to make it bigger. But first I pipe past the 2 because I extend it out. It's not long enough. And then I pipe it around. And then this is like a little cheek, and then this comes down. And then I fill this all in. And then I smooth it out. And every time after I do one part of the smoothing, I just scrape the excess into my bowl. But really, this front part is the only part that really has to be smooth because this part back here is going to be covered in hair. And then I put on his ears, and these are just 2 forward-facing carrots. And you start about right here, and you put one this way and one that way. And then you do the outlining. I'm going to outline in black. Usually for horses, I outline in black, but if I was doing a unicorn, I would outline with a prettier color than black. And then you just do a line there for the front of the head. And this is for the nose. And then the jawline. And then for the eye, it is a 6. It's just a 6. It's a 6 going the proper way, and it's about right here, and you just build it up and you bring it around. And then for the nose, you do it the opposite way. And now we're going to do the hair. And the hair is just a series of actually I'm going to do the front outline, the front part of this. And I'm kind of just dragging the icing through there. And then you do the hair. And you can do this in all different colors. So you put a little hair there. And then you kind of just do they're like elongated carrots. You like build it up and then you pull it around. And then you can go back and do another color, and then this one you would take the other way. And they're like, you build it up and pull it out. Build it up and pull it out. And then you'd start in the middle here and kind of just and then you know, hair is, you can just put in, you know, as much hair as you want. And then you want to give it its bridle. And that's just like a rolled motion, like right next to the eye. Like that. And then we'll put on the unicorn at the same time. And that goes right by the eye. And you just roll it out into a point. And then you want to go back in and put two lines here. Right next to the ears. And if you want to add a little white to the eye right there, you can. Okay, now this is the 127 Daisy. You just put, and the beauty of the unicorn or the horse head is that you can cover up all of this with roses or daisies. I've done this cake with the clouds, and you put, you know, a series of clouds under here. So this down here doesn't have to be perfect because you can cover it up with anything you want to cover it up. Today I'm going to do the 127 Daisies. And this is building up and pulling inward. And your 127 is just straight, and you just do them in a circle. Okay, and then you can put a smaller one here. You pipe it and pull it in, pipe it and pull it in. And then we can put one over here. And then we'll do centers on them. We'll do yellow centers. And it's just a dot in the center. And then you put on your leaves. And at the end of the unicorn, if you've seen my pom-pom video, this is just like the cheerleader's pom-pom. And you start right next to the point, and you go out, in, out, in. Okay. And then you would do a different color. You can do 2 colors, 3 colors, whatever you want to do. And then that's the unicorn's head. Now I also wanted to show how to pipe baby booties. I do these on some cakes. So I'm just going to use whatever writers and colors that I have, but generally you want to stick, you know, with baby colors. So this is like a carrot or a teardrop, and that is the front of the shoe, and you build it up and just pull it downwards, backwards. Okay, it's like 2 teardrops. And then you're going to start straight up and down, right behind where the teardrop comes back to, and you're just going to build it up. You're just going to build it up. I'm gonna get it white. And then you take a writer, or probably like a size 1 or a 00 for the tip. Very thin. And then in a rolling motion, you're going to go around like this. And then around on the other side. And then you're going to go around the top. And then for the like bows on there, it is just, you build it up and pull it out. And then you start on the other side and you build it up and you pull it out. They're like little elongated carrots. And those are the baby booties. I also wanted to show little butterflies. These little butterflies are really cute and really easy. But you do like a teardrop this way and a teardrop that way. And it's also like a heart. And then you do a teardrop this way, and it just like butterfly wings. And then you just put the middle on there. And then for the black, you want it to be very thin, and you kind of just drag it out and put little balls on the end. But that's a little butterfly. And then after my butterflies, I like to trail. So I'll trail black like this, and I'll go back and forth. And you just watch it drop on there. Okay, and now I want to show a hibiscus flower. These are fairly simple. It's just a series of hearts piped next to each other. So, 1 heart, 2 heart, 3 heart. And then you would outline, not all the way in, just the outside. You outline it. And that's probably the equivalent of like a size 1. And I'm going to cut a little bit bigger hole, so it'll probably be more like a 2. And you like pipe white into it like that. You bring it out and in, like kind of like backward, like carrots going out but then brought back in. And then you do the stem, and it's just a big long stem. And then I like to use yellow. I use a lot of riders when I decorate, especially if I'm doing like detailed fine work. And then you would just pipe a series of little dots, a series of little dots next to it. And you can put it up on top. Then you put your leaves on. And then that's a hibiscus flower.